So there's this man in his 60s. He had a CT scan for abdominal pain. Now, he was dreading the results. So he walked into the doctor's office. He was fumbling his words, placing his hands between his knees to stop them shaking, beads of sweat on his face, and he faced the doctor. The doctor smiled and showed him his test results. No trace of anything to be concerned about. All of the results were negative. The man took the biggest, deepest breath in, his arms in the air, his whole body uncoiling from fear and dread. The relief was so immense, he cheered. All of the worst case scenarios he'd placed in his mind over the past week, the sleepless nights, dissolved in a second. He danced out of the office. The world seemed brighter. He smiled and talked to everyone on the way to his car. He didn't even get annoyed at the woman who pulled out in front of him, or the car at the lights that just sat there when the lights turned green. He was in love with life, gratitude oozing out of every cell. He made his way home, and for the next 3 weeks, the abdominal pain, well, it slowly went away. And he just felt so good. Nothing could get him down. He felt so blessed, and he'd never felt so fit, so healthy, so grateful, and full of energy. Then the phone call came, and it was the doctor apologizing that he had been given the wrong results. There was, unfortunately, a large mass in his abdominal area, and could he come in as soon as possible? But he felt great. It just didn't make any sense. Back in the doctor's office, he asked to do the scan again. The doctor shook his head, but he agreed, because obviously this man had gone through a lot and he had been given the wrong results in the first place. The second scan showed no trace whatsoever of any mass. It just didn't make sense. The doctor compared the scans and he was completely speechless. Had the mass gone since the first scan? It was only weeks ago, and without treatment? Now, I'll leave you to your own conclusion, but this happens many times. People get someone else's results, both good and bad, and the mind, or what I call the world's greatest pharmacy, starts to create new pathways in the brain, makes new chemicals, sends instructions out to the body, all under the control of what we're thinking.